I've grown up as the eldest daughter, but I'm not the eldest daughter, but that's how I've grown up. So I very much have all the eldest daughter, eldest child traits that come with it. And for me, as
can you
the
tell us a
eldest
little
daughter,
bit about what some of those traits are? Sorry, just for any
yeah,
listeners.
yeah. So, you know, as the eldest daughter, and this also applies to sons as well, there's that sort of, you almost become a co-parent, or you become the third parent, or depending on your household, you might be the second parent, or you might even end up being the first parent if you have, you know, and so there's a responsibility that you take on. And what happens is you can become parentified very early. And so as a
Yes.
child, instead of fully exploring the almost like the relaxation and the joy, the playfulness that comes with childhood, you almost start to set that aside and you take on responsibilities. All of a sudden you become aware of mum or dads or whoever the caregiver is, their emotions, their needs, their stresses. And tasks are delegated to you. It's almost like the workplace. You become the deputy manager without the pay that should actually come with that. And you're looking after the siblings and you're taking responsibility for them. And so naturally what happens is you can be high on compassion and empathy for other people, which is a beautiful strength and a beautiful trait. And there's an emotional awareness that's built with it. And so those are great skills, life skills that you can take into the workplace, that you can take into life. Fantastic.
Yeah.
But with everything, there's things when our strengths go into overdrive. Okay. When the volume is dialed up too much. And so as the eldest daughter, for me, that compassion went into overdrive for others, for my siblings. So then what I ended up doing was becoming the rescuer. You know, any issues they had, I'll come in, I'll help out. Don't worry, leave it to me. You know, in my culture, in my Congolese culture, when you're the eldest, they call you Yaya. So my siblings don't actually call me Marianne; they call me Yaya. So there's a clout there that comes with Yaya. There was one time my younger sister called me Marianne, and we both had that moment where we're like, "What? No, it's Yaya." But the point is, like, I would then rescue, I would then come in, I would then look after them, but I would forget myself. I would forget the importance of going to my siblings, going to family members with my needs and my problems, and being able to almost expect them to care for me. It took years, and it took personal therapy. As therapists, we also have our own therapy. To be able to recognize that, oh, actually, my empathy was going in overdrive, that actually, as the eldest daughter, I was squeezing out opportunities for others to love me well, for others to look after me and to nurture me. And so even with that daughter identity, I've had to reevaluate what that looks like. I've had to think about, well, I can just be the good enough eldest daughter. I could be the good enough eldest sibling, because I don't need to be everything to everyone. First of all, I need to make sure that I can love myself well, because that creates a template for others to learn to love me as well.